Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, but you guys know what time it is. We're going to be discussing everything Shiba Inu, see what is happening with the price, and of course, what is yet to come. As you guys know, I did decide to take 2 days off, but we're back on schedule. So if you're enjoying these updates, you guys know what to do. But now, without further ado, let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the overall market as we are going into Monday morning, you are seeing pretty much across the board, altcoins up. We're seeing green across the board. And, over the past 2 days, especially over the weekend, we did see quite a bit of red across the board. We saw that Bitcoin flush that I did discuss in my other updates earlier than expected, but you're definitely seeing market rebounding, and what a great way to start off the week. But if we're looking at Shiba Inu, it's up 13%. It had a significant drop. Obviously when I pull out the charts, we're going to discuss that. But if we're looking at the price right now, as of March 18th, there's still about 4 zeros in front of the price, currently sitting at 282, up 13.7% over the past 24 hours in USD comparative. It's also up 10% in Bitcoin and Ethereum comparative over the past 24 hours. But now if we're focusing on its market cap, the market cap is currently sitting at $16.7 billion, and the 24-hour trading volume is currently sitting at 2.3 billion. But like I said, when we pull out the charts, things are going to make more sense. But before I do that, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So, total combined market cap. You guys know the significance of this, because honestly, looking at this kind of makes us realize what exactly is happening as of now. So what I'm going to do right now is give it a refresh live and see so we're definitely seeing the overall market picking up. Obviously, we're seeing a green day and the meme coin market cap is going up, but obviously, we have seen a drop in that because we were sitting at around 67 billion, and it made its way down to 50 billion. So, we did see a significant correlation with BTC over the weekend. So, that is obviously not a surprise, but, if you're looking at the last 7 days, because of course, there's going to be some people that are going to come out and say, oh, Shiba Inu this, Shiba Inu that. You want to be focusing on the last 17 days. So you can pretty much see it's not just Shiba Inu that's down. We did see pretty much everything. In terms of the big boys, let's take a look at, the big cap coin. So I'm going to take a look at the, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, until baby Dogecoin. So what you're looking at is, besides dog whiff hat, there's a lot of good things happening with this. Even this had a significant drop, but it's pumped up about 50% on the daily. And obviously, Solana absolutely exploding. Book of meme, wow, just crazy wow factors. But what I'm trying to say out here is, if you're looking at the last 7 days, pretty much everything else got hit. So before anyone comes out and says anything negative, I want you guys to take a look at that. And, I hope you guys had stop losses, because if you watched any of my updates, I indicated that, you need to have a stop loss in place so, your positions and especially your profits are safe. So if you did that, great. If not, next time in the future, do learn to put stop losses, especially if you're holding, right? If you're holding and you don't want your profits to be gone, then stop losses come in really handy. But, still the top two, market cap coins in terms of the overall dominance, obviously it's with Dogecoin and Shiba Inu. So obviously that is a good thing to see. The potential ETF talk, obviously some people think that's absolutely absurd that people even think about that there's going to be a potential ETF. Obviously that's up in the air, but it's not a bad thing to speculate about, because definitely right now the amount of interest meme coins have, the amount of people that are talking about meme coins, and I think this is just the start. I think things are going to get crazier Q3 and Q4 of this year. And I'm speaking when I take into consideration the previous bull cycle, and some people are saying this bull cycle is going to last longer, but I think this year, early next year, first quarter of next year is going to be the top historically speaking, but it could be longer. But I think this is where I would be comfortable for just exiting my positions, but we'll take it one step at a time. But that that's that. I hope that part makes sense. But obviously BTC dominance still hanging around 53.5%. Not much has changed on that side. Obviously BTC saw, as I kind of discussed this in the Pepe update as well, if you did end up watching it. If not, no problem. So what we did see happen was, Bitcoin did see that flash, pullback, to shake out the weak hands. And remember, the number one, and I'm sure if you're an OG or if you've been in the space, you have experience over the last 2-3+ years, you know this by now. But obviously there's a lot of newcomers coming to the markets as well, and the whales, their number one goal is to shake out the weak hands, because what we were starting to notice was the momentum, the bullish vibe, the bullish sentiment was pretty much at its all-time high around here. And obviously I think I timed this so perfect, because this around here is when I started having the conversations on my updates that, we're going to see a potential flush, so be prepared. And that happened earlier than I think, but I think that could be a beneficial thing going into the end of the month and obviously approaching the first week of April. So that's that. Of course, we did see BTC bounce, but since then Bitcoin has been pushing up, so it's going to be interesting to see how Bitcoin reacts as we do go into Monday morning. But this is where people want to know what is happening, and that's obviously what we're going to discuss. But just briefly, taking a look at the overall holder count, 1.38 million. Not bad, still in this upwards trend, as you can pretty much see since March 7th. So that's that. But now let's take a look at what happened with the price. So like I said earlier in the update, it was a sharp drop, but what you're starting to see is Shiba Inu is definitely bouncing back up from that low that we set for ourselves just a few hours back, I would say. But as the price is picking up, obviously you won't be able to see this when I pull out the shorter time scale, so that's why I want to show you guys the daily time frame. So what you're starting to see is a bounce back from that retest at the 78.6 support line, and as the price is going up, you can see that same exact resistance is coming in the way right now. That kind of dates back to April 13th of 2 years ago, basically. So that's obviously something that we need to keep into consideration. But enough with that, let's kind of go into the shorter time scale. So when you look at it from this angle, it doesn't look as bad as if you're looking at it on the daily time frame. So of course Shiba Inu is not an exception. Shiba Inu is going to be, reacting to Bitcoin's move, and Bitcoin had a sharp drop. But what you did see happen with Shib was, it went down to the SFIB zone, the support line, and bounced back. So now let's say you had some buy orders placed in around here. You understand the significance of supports, significance of resistances, and you somehow got in around here. You did see Shiba Inu pump up 27.29% right off the bat. But what you're starting to see is, it's holding at this support line actually. So where we got stopped out, now you can't make this up. I'm about to draw a line for you, which will make so much sense. Look at the resistance where Shiba Inu got stopped out. Of course, this resistance obviously we saw on March 15th and as well as on March 16th. But let me draw this out for you guys so you can understand as to what I'm really referring to. You can see this for yourself. We've seen several different support at this level. You can see 1 2 3 4 4 right here, and you can see, and after we dropped below it, what you're noticing is you can see rejection, Bitcoin dumps and back up. So what you basically want to be taking a look at is the price is around the 3022. 3022 is the key resistance level where you need to see the price bouncing back above. And it doesn't matter even if the price consolidates around here, that's totally fine. But it's extremely important for the price to stay within that range. If not, lower prices could be retested. That's how I'm currently taking a look at. So that's how I'm analyzing it. Obviously, I think there's still more steam left, especially as far as this bull market goes. But this is how I'm taking a look at it in the shorter time scale. So do let me know down below what you guys personally think. Do you guys agree with me? Do you guys disagree with me? If you have a different outlook, do let me know in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for your support. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace out.